For years, there has been an increase in the number of incidences of cattle rustling, murders and a general atmosphere of insecurity in Karamoja region. Today, the Ministry of Karamoja Affairs together with different security agencies met in Kotido district to sensitize the residents on the need to hand over their guns. However, some of the area leaders say the current disarmament may not yield results if it lacks clear guidelines and structures, adding that there is a need to stop seeing people as the enemy.
There is nowhere the army, for example, when it goes to a village, is able to meet a village disarmament committee chaired by the LC1. So how do you expect to succeed where you are following stolen animals to a village and the structures in the village don't even know that they have a role in the disarmament? So somewhere, somehow, we need to wake up those structures. Two, I will give you an example. The recent tweets that are being talked about after the death of the geologist. Oh, you see, we are going to open hell in Karamoja. How do you think the community perceives that? It's going to have an effect on how they are going to respond to disarmament. They will now begin to see the force as a force that is coming to finish them.
The Member of Parliament of Jie County in Kotido district, Lokii Abrahams, says educating the youth will go a long way in ending the problem.
Government needs to consider compulsory and forceful education so that we delink the young people from being recruited into warriorhood. Because once you delink these people, put a generation in school for 15 years, open compulsory boarding schools and make sure there are no holidays.
He also proposed that non-government organizations in the area create a sustainable impact in the community.
Every time they are here, when they leave, that's the end of the story. The groups they are supporting resort back to conflict.
The Kotido district chairperson Paul Komol says for the current disarmament exercise to succeed, there is need for the army to mount more pressure on the catching of the warriors.
Without enough personnel on the ground, we shall not succeed in the disarmament exercise. We shall just be chasing air.
However, the youth say they have been let down by government and there is need to extend youth development programs to the region.
We encourage you then to take our report to the parliament, to the president, to come and help us like the way is helping other districts. For us in Kacheria, in Kotido district, we are not so much benefiting. It is all people who are benefiting about the youth.
According to the Minister of Karamoja Affairs, Mary Goret Chitutu, the current challenges in the region are mainly due to unemployment.
And unless if we address the issue of the youth, even the disarmament, even if you disarm, they go back and get more guns and begin the same habit of looking for free money, and they also need a mindset change.
The Karamoja region is endowed with a vast amount of minerals with the potential to develop commercially. However, over time the region has sunk into poverty and instability, prompting questions as to whether education and employment are the only solutions to the area's problems.